Okay, let's unpack this deep dive. We're getting into something highly specific today.
But really essential for installers.
Exactly. The PureLink DCE II TXRX. It's a DVI over CI extension system.
Right.
And our mission, really, is to see how this little box solves a huge problem. DVI cables just aren't very long.
Not at high resolutions, no.
So this system lets you use simple, Cat6 cable to push high-res video way further.
Uh-huh. It's a very clean solution for things like digital signage or a presentation room.
So let's get into the performance. The specs say it reliably transmits full HD video.
Over a single copper cable, yeah.
With a video bandwidth of 1.65 gigabits per second. I mean, that is a lot of data to be shoving down a network wire.
It is, and that's actually where you find the critical trade-off, the architectural choice you have to make with this product.
Trade-off.
Yeah, it's about bandwidth versus distance. So the system supports that high PC resolution, 1920 by 1200.
Full DVI bandwidth.
Full bandwidth. But, and this is the key, only up to 165 feet, so 50 meters.
Only 50 meters.
But if you can drop the resolution, say, to something like 1024 by 7068,
Right.
Your maximum distance jumps a lot, all the way up to 220 feet. That's almost 70 meters.
Wait, hold on. That distinction is actually crucial.
It is.
So if you have a client and they need 1080p for a sign, and the run is, say, 55 meters.
Then this unit is out. You've hit the ceiling for high bandwidth video at 50 meters.
So you can't cheat it. You're forced to choose.
You are. Do you need the distance or do you need the resolution? Knowing that hard limit is key to not making a mistake in the field.
Okay, so speaking of not making mistakes, how does it keep that signal so clean over that distance? That source-to-display communication has to be perfect.
It uses embedded EDDET.
Ah, the handshake.
Exactly. Extended Display Identification Data. You can think of it as the system's safety net. It's what allows the source to correctly identify the display's capabilities, even from 150 feet away.
And that's what prevents the dreaded black screen.
The black screen, the wrong resolution, all of that, it keeps the communication stable.
So EDDET handles the signal integrity. But, for installation convenience, the sources point to one feature that sounds almost too good to be true.
I think I know what you're talking about, the power.
Yeah.
This is probably its most surprising feature. The receiver unit is self-powering.
So no external power supply.
None. It draws all the power it needs directly from the DVI source.
Wow. Okay, for a clean install behind a monitor, that's huge. One less power brick, one less outlet you have to plan for.
It's a massive simplification.
And the physical size backs that up. These things are tiny.
Oh, they're minuscule. The specs say 1.5 inches by about 2.2 inches.
And they weigh nothing. 0.11 pounds. So you can just, stick it to the back of the display.
And not worry about it. And to add to that, the reliability numbers are solid.
Right, the MTBF.
Mean time between failures is rated at 50,000 hours, and it comes with a 3-year warranty. It's built to be a set-it-and-forget-it solution.
So, to sum it all up, the main takeaway here is that the DCE second is this tiny, powerful tool that uses infrastructure you already have, the Cat6 cable.
Right. And it solves a common problem while adding this huge convenience of a self-powering receiver. Which then raises, I think, a really interesting question for you to consider for your next job.
Katia, let's hear it.
If this system is drawing all its power directly from the source to manage a complex video signal over a long distance, what are the inherent limits of that design? I mean, how does that self-powering concept affect the maximum possible bandwidth or distance you can achieve? And then how would those limits change if you switch to, say, a fiber-based system like the PureLink OLC2, which needs its own power supply but can handle way more data over much, much longer distances?
So it's a trade-off between ultimate convenience and raw performance.
Exactly. Something to think about.